I keep hearing that song by Floetry. Getting late. It's getting late. Why you have to be here? I feel like there is some desirous energy in the air, collective. Is that you, boo? Is that you? Is it you or is it somebody else wanting you, desiring you, needing you? Which one is it? Because I need the tea. Ain't nobody told me nothing. This feels like hookup energy. I'm going to just keep it real. And ain't nothing wrong with no hookup if that's what you desire to do. We grown. All right. But this really does feel like hookup energy. Um, why you got to be here beside me? It feels like hookup energy, but there's tension in the energy. And tension isn't always a bad thing, okay? You know, because when we're talking about seduction and we're talking about sensuality, tension sometimes is the great build-up, if you know what I mean. Whew, okay, let's see. This time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my dark shadow side. This is it. Okay, I get it now. I get this energy. So this doesn't sound like a really serious situation, but this sounds like a situationship. You done got involved with somebody, you know, and y'all done had a little sex selects. Y'all done been in each other's sections. And for whatever reason, you've decided, or they have decided to take some time apart. All right. I'm hearing friends with benefits. Okay. Friends with benefits. And like I said, we're all grown, but I encourage you to just use your discernment. All right. Use your discernment. Because you know how it is when things get hot and heavy, but there is no clarity. Okay. Is what I'm hearing. And when there is no clarity, sometimes there introduces confusion. All right. And being in a state of confusion can be a low vibrational energy. So we want to allow ourselves to always put ourselves first and to put our self-worth first. Okay. Let's see what this energy is about, Spirit. Let's see what this energy of being apart is about. I want to give both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and the best version. And here comes the Hermit card. I can't make this shit up, okay? And this person is not lying. If this is you, you are not lying. You need some time alone. You are in contemplation. You're trying to figure out what it is that you need, what you need for yourself, okay? Because you're not getting that. And it's not at any fault of this situation that you have been entertaining. It is a need that you have of your own to go within, to separate yourself from everyone so you can see what's going on, what's good, what's popping, get some clarity around things, okay? See, because a lot of folks, just like other substances and things to numb, folks will use sex to numb, you know what I'm saying? And to hide some of those deepest issues that they may be having, all right? But the problem is not in allowing yourself to attach to someone else. The issue is in allowing yourself to be free to sit with your emotions, okay, and see how you feel about your inner world. Because if you're torn up inside and you're not happy with yourself, what do they say? Hurt people hurt other people, right? Hurt people hurt other people. And as a result, there is a likelihood that this could come to an end. This could come to an end. And while one or the both of you may not want that to happen, it's best for you to allow this time and space for you to get clarity where you need it, okay? Taurus placements could be significant here. Yeah, I got the Queen of Swords. It came out sideways. This is somebody that you thought was being cold-hearted towards you. okay, because they desire to have time apart, but they're not being cold-hearted. All right. In fact, they're trying to change how you view them, how the world views them, hell. Um, and they don't want to, like the card says, I don't want you to see me like this. I do not want you to see me like this. So there's a lot of inner turmoil going on, okay? With this Queen of Swords coming out sideways, there's a lot of inner turmoil going on. Air signs could be significant here. Air placements, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's a lot of overthinking, okay? And a lot of times folks need a second. Folks need to be able to breathe, to be able to even communicate and articulate what it is that they're feeling, okay? Especially when feelings get involved. People always say, oh, well, no, it's just sex. Yeah, okay, until them endorphins start to release, and then you start to feel something for the person that's making you feel good, right? What else does the collective need to know about this time apart? What does the collective need to know about this time apart? We got the Fool card and we got the Page of Cups, okay? Don't let your emotions get in the way of a good thing. That's what I'm hearing. Don't let your emotions get in the way of a good thing. All right, be open to new perspectives, new opportunities, new choices, because again, this doesn't feel like a serious relationship. This doesn't feel like a marriage. This feels like a situationship, okay? This actually does feel like friends with benefits, okay? And you're sensitive to it, of course. You're human. You're human. But this isn't the only pathway. This isn't the only relationship, okay? What Gucci say? Gucci Mane? Girls are like buses. Miss one, next one comes, something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to get at. Too many little fishies in the sea for you to be overwhelmed by one that does not work out. Okay, and I'm not saying that this situation is not going to work out, but if a person asks you for space, or you're asking someone for space, and you determine that that is not the best positioning for you, it should be no hard feelings, okay? Perhaps the lesson here is that you should take your time. The music is flowing, okay, in this channel. She said, take your time, what's the rush? Ooh, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Do you hear me? Take your time, what's the rush? Time apart. Spirit is speaking through me, okay? It ain't the most comfortable subject for some, but the reality is sometimes you get yourselves in situations and, you know, you got all these relations, and next thing you know, you done got your feelings hurt because you didn't understand that, hey, we two different people, and this might not have been nothing more than what we allowed it to be in our carnal desires, okay? Let's see, what else does what else does this energy have to say to us, Spirit? What else does this energy have to say? I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's a true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. You know, this brings to mind someone that I once used to talk to or date or whatever. And they would always like keep me in this holding pattern of, we're going to talk. We need to talk. Anytime I'd be like, you know what? I wish you the best. I wish you the best, because this is obviously not something that you're ready for. I wish you the best. You know, no hard feelings. And they'd always, no, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. I'm going to tell you everything I'm feeling. I just can't find the words. I get stuck when I start talking to you. Sometimes you just got to accept what is for what it is. Sometimes you just got to call bullshit and allow it to be, okay? Sometimes people will tell you that they're going to open up to you. It doesn't take much to open up to somebody that you feel honestly and truly should be in your life, okay? Do you hear me? So don't let nobody play in your face while they call themselves trying to figure it out. You are worth more than that, okay? You are worth way more than that. What I just say, Knight of Swords, you are strong and ready to take on the world. You don't need nobody to hold you back from that shit, especially not no situationship. Love y'all.